Is this a dream or what?
A father sacrificed his most prized possession so he could continue to provide for his family. Here's how his family responded. Everybody needs three things: food, water, and shelter. When any of those three things are threatened, suddenly what's most important in life becomes very obvious. But we often take for granted that for us to get those essentials, someone else worked extremely hard. Each day, someone is supporting us, from the teachers we had, to the people who keep our electricity going, to the farmers who keep food in your grocery stores. And when faced with a brutal financial situation in 2008 and 2009, this dad, Denny, did what he had to so his family could survive. He sold his beloved 1958 Edsel Ranger, a family favorite, as he took his children on joyrides. Once the children got older, they wanted to do something about it. In 2018, 10 years after selling the car, Denny's son found the new owner of his dad's dream car. Unfortunately, this didn't have a fairy tale ending, because after making an offer, the man wasn't willing to part with it. All was not lost though. The owner made a note for Denny's family to remember for later. What was in that note? Well, after he passed away years later, his wife let Denny's family have first dibs. Now we're back to Denny's birthday, who thinks that he's about to receive a riding lawnmower because he received a note from all the grandchildren saying, "Can we go for a ride, Pawpaw?"
My head's all packed.
I mean, we thought he'd be surprised, but we didn't think it knocked the wind out of him. I feel like he was in shock for several days after.
Go get him. That's it. Holes in the headline.
He's enjoyed taking the grandkids on rides in it, just like he took us for a ride. And I just think he's just really enjoying the conversations and everything around the car.
Life can be hard. When our family supports us, it makes things a lot easier. Just as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, at the end of the day, we all need food, water, and shelter. But for a while, the people of India were experiencing a severe lack of all three. India has long suffered from national poverty. Around 50% of India lived in poverty in the 1990s. For reference, India had over 1 billion citizens in 1999, meaning over 500 million people were in poverty, with many experiencing extreme poverty. How is extreme poverty defined? The United Nations says it's surviving on less than $2.15 per day in 2017 purchasing power. But as of March of 2024, India has successfully reduced its poverty rate dramatically, with poverty below 15% and extreme poverty below 2.2%. India isn't the only place in the world seeing significant change either. Worldwide, the poverty rate has been dropping steadily, hopefully to continue into non-existence. So it's likely you'll see some people today telling you that the world is falling apart.
Hyperinflation, record profits, violence on the streets. Are you beginning to think that the world is falling apart?
Okay.
2020 is the beginning of the age of catastrophe.
Okay. A lot of people are telling you the world is falling apart, but there's some good news out there if you look for it. That was today's shot of good news. I'll see y'all soon.